Key reasons why allies are pulling back. 1. Unpredictability and eroding trust. Trump's aggressive, often sudden tariff decisions like his America First decree have shattered long-standing expectations of predictability and fairness from the US as a global partner. European leaders, for example, have described the US as no longer a dependable player in global trade. Stephen Olson from the ICEA's Yusuf Ishak Institute notes, Trump thrives on chaos and prefers keeping trade partners on edge rather than fostering stable agreements. 1. Economic blowback and retaliation. Allies are pushing back through retaliatory tariffs and exploring trade diversification. The EU has prepared aggressive countermeasures and is deepening partnerships with nations like Japan, Vietnam, and Australia, excluding both the US and China. Countries like Brazil and Mexico are collaborating more deeply with bloc partners like BRICS to shield themselves from US pressure. 1. Strategic realignments favoring rivals. Trump's tough posture is accelerating moves toward alternative alignments. India, for instance, has started warming to China and Russia, attending Shanghai Cooperation Organization meetings, while Brazil and others are reinforcing trade ties among themselves. China's messaging of openness contrasts with US protectionism and is earning goodwill from countries hurt by US policies. 1. Damage to key partnerships. India, facing 50% tariffs, one of the highest from the US, India's economy, particularly key sectors like textiles, seafood, and leather, is bracing for severe losses. Estimated fallout could reduce GDP by 1% and result in significant job losses. Europe. The tariff barrage has undermined NATO unity and raised fears over US commitment to mutual security. Disquiet over defense funding and predictability is growing. Canada. A recent poll shows that fewer Americans now view Canada as a close ally, thanks to tariffs and dismissive rhetoric. Trudeau has remarked that the US is no longer a reliable partner. Mexico President Sheinbaum is caught in a bind. Despite cooperation on drug control and security, Trump's ongoing threats and dismissiveness continue straining ties. 1. Widespread criticism from domestic and global arenas. Domestically, even Trump allies like ex-UNGA President Bill Ackman have called for a tariff pause, warning of damage to investment and global confidence. Internationally, opinion pieces warn that Trump's tactics are isolating nations like India, Brazil, and South Africa, pushing them toward China and undermining democratic alliances. Foreign policy veterans such as John Kerry have publicly criticized the lack of diplomatic nuance, saying great nations don't necessarily exhibit greatness by giving ultimatum after ultimatum. Summary table. Issue. Impact on allies. Unpredictability. Undermines trust and long-term cooperation. Economic strain. Sparks job losses, economic slowdown and instability. Strategic reorientation. Allies lean toward China, BRICS, and intra-EU deals. Security concerns. Threatens NATO cohesion and mutual defense planning. Political backlash. Domestic and international criticism mounting. In short, Trump's tariff policies have triggered economic pain, weakened strategic trust, and nudged key allies toward alternative partnerships, especially with China, India, and regional blocs, seriously reshaping long-standing global alignments. Let me know if you'd like a deeper dive into any particular country or how these shifts could reshape global geopolitics. Like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such world-defining news.